Heyo. Um, oh man, I just wanted to make a video talking about how I'm a little burnt out and fatigued lately. I've just been doing a lot. That's why you're not seeing as many videos pop up on the channel and whatnot. And I'm trying to let you guys know that. I mean, I'm fine. Obviously, it's just tiring. I'm sure everybody's kind of going through it right now, especially with it being 250 years of America and all that shit. Everybody's wanting everything. Everybody wants to spend some money. So, got a lot of shit going on at the shop and elsewhere. People want stuff done for the yards and whatnot. But I'm not trying to turn this into a sad cry to help, I suppose. It sounds kind of dumb, but just trying to let you know, trying to tell you what's going on so that you're not like, whatever. Yeah, suffering with burnout kind of sucks sometimes because I want to do things that my body just will not let me, right? Like, I saw this the other day. I had some free time at around like 8 o'clock or so, and I was like, well, why don't I just fuck around on the drums, keyboard, piano, whatever, guitar, and I just didn't have it in me. I'm just sitting there just playing the same riffs that I do when I'm burnt out, and I'm like, nothing's just coming to mind. Nothing feels right. There's not, I'm trying to force creativity, and the moment you start trying to force creativity, it never works. It has to flow to you. Things just have to flow to you. I think that's the one thing. You actually see it in Hollywood with movies and with music and with other things, is that the moment you try to force anything, it never works. There's always some hiccup, but like ideas that just kind of, like I said, flow to you, it just feels better, right? It plays better. Both in art and in real life, things just go better, right? And sure, that doesn't mean that, like, if you have a time constraint and you're working on a vehicle or whatever like that, or you're making a vehicle, you're designing something, sure, it can be perfect, but it also feels a little less like, what I'm talking about. If you've ever had to make anything, if you've ever had to design something and make something from scratch, it feels better when the ideas just flow to you rather than trying to be like, why can't I think of any ideas? Because then you start to fumble and make mistakes, and then everything you have turns to shit. So, having burnout just sucks in general, man. It really does, because, like I said, you want to do things that you can't do. This is like Paul in Romans, right? He's like, oh, this wretched man that I am, I want to do things that, he says this, I'm not even sure who it says this. I'm sort of like off topic now, but, oh, this wretched man that I am, who will save me from my sins or whatever. Anyways, he also says something along the lines of like, I do things that I don't want to do, and what I want to do, I don't do. And like I said about creativity, that's what happens. You start getting a little thrown out of whack. And even right now, I'm stuttering and stumbling, and I feel like I'm a little lost for words because I'm just so fucking burned out. But I feel like now that I'm burned out, I can tell you that I'm burned out, because if I'm like comfortable and I'm not suffering from burnout, I forget what it feels like. And now that I'm suffering from it again, I'm like, yeah, dude, this is what it fucking feels like. I forgot what it felt like to be burned out and tired. And sure, there's a little bit of some depression in there, but it's not, like I said this in a previous video, it's like I'm depressed for the fact that things won't be the way that they should be. I'm not depressed because like I'm not where, I need to be, or I'm not this, I'm not that. It's like, I have those gripes, but that's not what's hindering me. I don't feel like that. It's more so that like when I'm talking to people and trying to have a conversation with them, they never see my perspective, which is another reason why I get so burned out so easy, because you're having to, I don't want to say fight with people, but you're having to explain yourself in their view or from their perspective, from using your own perspective. It's like kind of insane, really. And I'm not trying to justify anything. It's just tiring when you're trying to tell people about yourself so that they can see things from your perspective, because I always come off as a little odd, right? Like my mom and I are talking today, and we're kind of doing our banter thing that we always do. We kind of like back and forth, and I'm not sure how much of it she's truly grasping, because my perspective is not hers and hers is not mine. Now, I can see where she's coming from, right? I can understand her background. I can understand that she's lived a very different life than I have. Like, it's not that she's lived a better life than me. What it is her sufferings and her hardships have been different than mine. So it's like the things that taught her stuff only taught her things from a certain perspective. They never taught her the secondary, the third, the fourth perspective. And I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of truth either. This is why I love hearing new perspectives, because it gives me the ability to understand new things. So it's really annoying when, like I said, I'm trying to explain myself and she's just not getting it. Or other people, it's not just her, other people in the wild. I come off as a little odd sometimes. It's tiring, man. It really is. And that burnout only makes it worse. It really does. Because now I'm trying to like stay motivated, but I'm just like, fuck, I don't really feel like doing this. Like now I'm just so tired that I've been waking up at like 9 or 10 in the morning. And I was waking up at like 6 or so every morning. I'm just so fucking tired, man. Even right now with me yawning, I'm just like, fuck. I'm feeling a little burned out with going to church, which I enjoy going to the church. I do. Sometimes I have my complaints. I haven't released that video yet, but I don't know if I should, just because it's such a hot topic. It's such a, debated topic that I don't know if I should, but it is very, oh my God, I don't even know if I want to get into it, man. I don't. But yes, like, I feel a little burned out when going to church, because I'm like, now it's a chore. Now I don't feel like, because like, everybody's like, oh, where are you if you miss a day? And it's like, well, I was doing shit. And it's like, oh, well, that's not important. It's not more important than the Lord. It's like, or it is more important than the Lord. It's like, no, it's just, I'm trying to appease everybody and it's just not working, right? Like, I can't be everywhere at once. I'm not omniscient or omnipotent, whatever. I can't do that. Right? So it's really frustrating when people don't understand that. And plus, God is written on our hearts, is he not? He's with us wherever we go. Like, I don't have to be in a physical brick and mortar church to, believe the gospel or like get the good word. Like, I do that all the time on my phone. And you know what I mean by that when I say believe the gospel. Like, obviously I have believed it's a one-time event. You know what I'm saying. I'm just tired and burned out, bro. And, even now, like, I just got enough free time, dropped my mom off at therapy, and she's inside, and I'm just sitting out here. And, yeah, it's just like, this is really my only free time to do something. I mean, I'll try to get back onto my computer and make some normal videos with some good audio. But everything's just kind of hitting me like a wall right now. So, yeah, I'll see you.